Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Play Love Logic, where on this channel I solve logic-based Sudoku puzzles I find interesting. And I'm very delighted to tell you today we have reached 50 subscribers, which is hilarious to me, and I thank you all for the support. I never thought I would really make a bunch of videos. I kind of thought, let's film a few, let's have some fun and see how we like it. And it turns out I like it a lot, and I'm glad that there are some people that are enjoying watching it. So that always makes me feel good, and I thank you for watching the videos and subscribing. Today we're going to be looking at the puzzle First Frost by Azvaril. And as always, I'll put the link to this puzzle in the description of today's video, but with that said, let's turn our attention to the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so that means you have to have the digits 1 to 9 in every 3x3 box in every row and every column. Now, this is a slow thermometer rule. So we've seen thermometer puzzles where the digits have to get bigger as they move along the thermometer, but a slow thermometer, they either get bigger or they can stay the same when permissible. For example, we could have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7 sort of thing happening. And then we also have Kropke dots. So cells separated by a black dot are in a 2-to-1 ratio, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 3, 6, etc. And white dots are consecutive. Not all dots are given. Those are the rules. So knowing that this, when we sort of laid it out, the most it could get to was, the smallest it could get to is 7. That means the biggest this could be is 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Obviously can't be a 5. So if this is 3, 4, this could then also be 3, 4 as we move into a new box. So from there, it could be 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Isn't that correct? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, this can't be a 3. Yeah, because 3, 4, this is sort of capped. So if this is 3 or 4, well, it's pretty clear now that this could never be a 2, right? Could it? 1, 3, 4. Okay, it could. I stand corrected. It could be a 2. So the options for this cell here are 2, 6, and 8, because it has to be in a 2-to-1 with this 3, 4. And the same thing is going to happen here, but of course we can see now this one here could not be a 2. In fact, what could this be? 1, 1. Oh my, it could be 1, 2, 2, 2. But that couldn't work. 1, 2, 2, 2 would work, but then you can't put anything here. This can't be a 2. Okay, thank goodness. This is 6 or 8. And of course it can't be an 8, can it? 8, 8, 8, or sorry, 8, 9. Yeah, this is a 6. We get a digit. That's a 3. We get a 3. We get a 6. We get a 2. We get a 1, just like that. Neither of these can be 6 anymore. And the puzzle keeps moving. Okay, so now let's try to maximize. So I think this now has to be a 7, right? Because if it's an 8, we can put 8, 8, 8, 9. Okay, doesn't quite have to be. This could be 7 or 8. This could be 7 or 8. This could still somehow be 7 or 8. And then this could be 8 or 9. So we have a 7, 8, 9 quadruple, which forces this to be a 6, forces this to be a 7. We now have an 8, 9 pair, and that's going to give us a whole bunch of 7s down here. It's going to give us a 5 and a 4. This is also going to give us a 5. Working our way down, what digits do we need? 1, 2, 3. Well, we need to consider where we put the highest digits now, which are going to be in this puzzle 8 and 9. They're going to have to be down here. But what's interesting about this is this has to be a 7, doesn't it? 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9. That's the only way to make that work, because we can't put 8 or 9 here. There's just not enough runway. So these have to be the remaining digits, which are going to have to be 4 and 5 in order. 4, 5. This could be a 5. Oh, can't be a 6. This is a 5. This digit now also has to be 7. Then this has to be 8, and these have to be 9, because that's the only way to make... Oops. Sorry, this is also 8. This is 9. That's the only way to make that slow thermometer logic work, which gives us a 9 and an 8. Moving on from there, we have a crop key dot to consider. And it can't be 1, 2, can't be 2, 4, can't be 4, 8. This is a 3, 6 pair. And we can see that 1 and 4 are both spoken for, and then there's 8s in both of these, which means we have to, this just has to be 3, 6. It's the only option. Doesn't resolve yet, doesn't have to. All right, what digits do we need here? We need 1, 2, 9, I guess. Yeah, so this is a 9. It's the only spot that can be 1. We got a 1, 2 pair here. Moving down the thermometer, or moving, in this column, we're going to need to contend ourselves with where we put a 3, a 4, a 6, and an 8. This is not a 3. This is not a 4, nor is it a 6. And this is not an 8. Could this be an 8? I suppose it can't. That's beautiful. So there's a reason this can't be an 8, but I want you to think about it for a second. If this is 8, well, all 3 of these would have to be 8. Wait, is that possible? All 3 of these would have to be 8. And then this would have to be only 9. It can't be a 7. Wow, I want to say that I think that's possible, which is shocking, to be honest. Oh, wow. Okay, sure. I guess that's correct. And in fact, we do need an 8 somewhere down here. Then this could be a 7 or a 9, which is fine. I want to say that I think that that's possible, which is really surprising. We'll have a 1 somewhere over here. We can see it's not there because of this one. Maybe let's just click on some digits and see what we have. 5s, what's interesting? Well, a 5 somewhere up there is relatively interesting. Not excellently interesting, but a little interesting. 7s, we're going to put a 7 somewhere over here. It's actually shaping up pretty strongly to be this 888, 7, 9 situation. Not saying it will be, but it's really looking like it might. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. That's a 5-8 pair. Yeah, that's been available for a little bit. This has to be 3, 6, and we can see we have 5 8s in both of these. So then we're going to be able to tell you what goes here, and it's going to have to be from 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 and 9. And that's beautiful, isn't it? Because we have a 9 right here seeing it. So that'll give us a 2, that'll give us a 9, that will give us a 1 and a 2. And oh, that's excellent. So we have a 9 somewhere up here. We will have the 5 somewhere in the middle, not there though. 5 here. Could this be the 5? How could this be a 5? Let's think. What would we require this to be? It can't be a 6. It could only be a 4. That does work. In fact, what are these 3 digits now? 4, 8, and what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, isn't it? 4, 8, and 6. Yes. And then what can I tell you is this one's not 6 because of the 6 here. So there's a 6 somewhere on the outskirts, and this is now 4 or 8. So actually, if this is 3, this is 4, and this is 4. If this is 8, this is 8, and this is 8. So there's actually these 2 digits always repeat. And now that this, and that's beautiful. How could this be 3? Look, we have a 2 and a 4 right here. How could this be 3? What could be consecutive with it? 2 or 4? Can't have either of them. All 3 of these are now, therefore, 8. Which gives us a 9 here, and it gives us a 7 here. And by extension, gives us a 5. None of those are 8. Nor is this. Nor is this. Oh, that's lovely. So we'll now have to contend with where to put an 8 over here, one of 2 positions. Maybe we should start to consider this slow thermometer that we have not solved yet. That seems like a good enough place to start, doesn't it? Because I mean, it might not be yet. Because basically, 1, 1, 2, 3. This could still be a 3. So, but you know what? There's an 8, 9 pair here. And that sees this 5, 8 pair. So that gives us a 5 and an 8 and resolves that. And actually, doesn't that now... Oh, yeah. Well, better yet, this is an 8 and this is a 9. And this puzzle's just absolutely flying. This certainly can't be a 9 for so many reasons. So this is a 9. Are we done nines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost. 6, 7. We need a 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 9 here, and we need a 9 here. So this 9 goes here, and then the last 9 goes there. 9s are done. All right. Let's concern ourselves with what, I ask. 2s? Anywhere here? Not interesting. Anywhere here? Almost. In fact, this is maybe an interesting spot to look. What are the 3 digits we need here? 1, 2, and 3. Of which, unfortunately, we do not get any resolution. But what are these then? 1? Certainly not. Okay. Oh, well, look at that. This is a 1, 3 pair, isn't it? In this row, and we can see that it is. So then, what do we need? 1, 3, 6, and what? 6 and 4. So these digits here are from 1, 3, 4, or 6. 1, 3, 4, 2, 6. Yeah. Of which this is not the 6. And we have reveal. Oh, no, sorry. Whoops. I was about to say we've shown that there's now a 6 here because it's a naked single. It is not. Okay. This is beautiful. Look at this box for a second and answer the question, where can you put a 6? And the answer would look like 2 spots, but it's really only 1 because this cannot be bigger than a 6 and the slow thermometer can't repeat. So this is a 4 and this is a 3. At least in its own cage, it can't repeat. Or its own box, rather. So we have to be pretty close to 6s. And in fact, we are. We get to resolve that. We get to resolve that. We get to resolve that. We get to resolve almost that. We do get to resolve that by this 3. We get a 4 and a 3. That resolves nicely. We get to resolve a few things probably. What's working the way up here? What do we need? We need a 1 somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 7. And of course, neither of these can be a 7 because of this. Well, there's just 7s in both of them. This is a 1, 2 pair. What do we need now? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nope. Yes, we've broken the puzzle. Oh, when did we get double 3s here? Ooh, I was moving too fast. I was moving too fast. Sorry, this is a 6, not a 3. I penciled that in incorrectly when I was flying through this puzzle. Okay, good catch. Good catch. I was worried for a second there. Okay, let us move our way up. 1, 2, and 7. The logic still holds that this has to be a 7. And this is still a 3, 4, which does work, thankfully. Doesn't resolve yet, but it is true. In this row, we need to place the digits 1, 2, and 6. Well, this one can't be 6. If this is 1 or 2, what is this? 2, which it can't be, or 3, which it could be. And if it's 6, it's 5 or 7. 5 doesn't work. 7 does. This then can't be 1, can it? It can't. Okay. We need to cross this row. Is that where we should look? Maybe not yet. What about, this set seems interesting. These few digits we need. We'll need a 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4. That's all. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And somehow we can't resolve that at all. It's shocking. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of which the 3's over here. The 4 is somewhere over here. And then the rest is just... Oh, 1 sec. Gotta pause this quick. Okay, we're back. And we are moving quick. I want to get this done. I have a few things to do tonight. We need the digits 1, 2, and 5. Okay, 5 somewhere in the middle. That's interesting because... Why, brain? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in that order. Can this ever be 4 or 5 now? No, this isn't. This is just 1 or 2. Ah, we have a 1-2 pair. We have a 1-2 pair. Ah, we have a 5. We have a 3-4 pair. We get to place a 5. That's great. That is great. There's always a 3 therefore in this box. We can't have a 3 here anymore. So this can't be a 3. The 3 is always down here. This is a 4. This is a 3. This is a 4. There's no 3s or 4s anymore. Oh, we need a 3 somewhere though. Sorry. I didn't need to take out. Sorry, 1 second. There's no more 4s is the case. That's true. This is still a 1, 2, 3 pair. It does mean this is a 4, and we have a 1, 2, 3 pair. So now this one here, it could be 2 still, yeah. Okay, this is going to move pretty quick now. If I, oh, look at that, 1, 2, 3 triple. That's 3. Neither of these are 3. We have a 1, 2 pair now. Well, actually, better yet, this is just from 4 and 6. Low-hanging fruit, and we can find it. What's down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4, 5. Of which, thanks to this 4, we can place a 5 and a 4. We can place a 6. We can place a 2. We can place a 1. We can place a 3. We can place a 2 and a 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 4 and a 6. We can place a 2 and a 1 and a 2. We can place, therefore, a 3 and a 1. We can place 6. We can place 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7. We can place a 2. We can place 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7 now. 7 there, 5 there. 16 minutes, 21 seconds. I did like this puzzle. This was a great puzzle. 578 people have solved in 3.6 days. Pretty accessible. Nice intro to slow thermos. First Frost by Azvaril. Excellent puzzle. And thanks to everyone for subscribing to the channel and watching my videos. If you enjoyed this and you're new here, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. Thanks, and I will see you on the next one.